You want sausage? Ini lu kan? Kom.
Good morning, buddy. You want sausage?
Dad. Dad. You want sausage? Sausage ah? What sausage? I want more. Dad ah. I want more. Yeah. It's okay. Come here. Back. Baby. Ania. Big. One big. You want big or small? One small big. Hey.
You are jumpy this morning, huh? Good boy. Good boy. Namya made you some eggs too, huh? Some eggs and rice? Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, have breakfast there. Fresh water. Good boy. Good boy, Dan. Good morning, everyone. Apologies for trying to live stream on my hotspot from the beach. It's just not working. I'm gonna have to contact AIS. I don't know what's going on. I've got a unlimited 4G plan, data plan on the cell phone, so you know, it's not like it's maxed out or anything, but it's kind of weird. When I start the stream, it's full stream health, 720p. I mean, just full-blown strong stream health, and then just boom, within 2 seconds it drops all the way down to nothing. So I'll have to contact them, maybe see what's going on in order to do any live streams from the GoPro mobile there. So where are you going, huh? Good boy. Good boy, huh? You stay home, huh? Good boy. So anyway, Nam Yim's getting things opened up. They had a really good night last night. Very good night. A lot of customers last night, so things are relatively normal here at the open mic. She'll be getting some help show up here pretty soon. Hold on just a second, guys. These dirty ashtrays. They had quite a little party here last night. Excuse me. Oh, so anyway, Nam Yin's waiting on the rest of her help to show up this morning. Let me chat with you guys. I actually filmed some time lapse down there because couldn't stream, so I probably used up quite a bit of battery, and I don't have my extra battery with me. I was just kind of planning on saying happy Songkran from the beach. I hope you are doing well. So right now we're hooked up to the Wi-Fi, and everything appears to be working just fine. Look at that stream health there, and that's in 1080p. So yeah, it's got to be something with the data plan. I'm not really sure. I'll have to investigate it further. But anyway, check out the chat here. Chatter, chatter. Good morning.
The Bluetooth is ready to pair.
The Bluetooth is ready to pair. Where are you going? Huh? Where are you going? Oh, you're gonna go lay down underneath the trucks? Huh? Or you're gonna go smell the tires? Probably go smell the tires. Where are you going? Want some bacon? Huh? Want some bacon? Good boy. Good boy. Huh? Want some bacon? Want some bacon? Hmm? Good boy. Feeling good? Feeling good? Huh? Feeling good? Yeah. Yeah. Good boy, Dan. So anyway, I hope you are all doing well. We're doing fantastic here in Phala. Just happy to be in business with no particular restrictions other than what we had before, which is the social distancing. As you can see, we only got 2 chairs to a table, but that's been ongoing since last December. So really things haven't changed much. I mean, we've got our temperature checks and everything going on. Good morning, Jeff Johnson, dirty old man. Good morning. Oh yeah, they pull a lot of boats with motorcycles here. That's how they launch a lot of the boats down there at Phala Beach. But yeah, I mean, beautiful day, beautiful morning. I've been kind of held up at the house for the last couple of days, just kind of checked out for a while, and sometimes I got to do that, but kind of feeling pretty refreshed today, so jump in and help them cook breakfast. Like I say, I'm not sure how much battery life we got on the GoPro, so I won't keep you guys too long, but just wanted to wish everyone a happy Songkran. I got my beautiful Songkran dress. There's Nok Noi. Good morning. He's roaming around, isn't he? Yeah. Dan's on the roam.
Dad! Dad!
My bag somewhere.
Dad, Mommy! Here!
Uh-oh. You're going over there to see his buddies, is he? What are you doing, Dan? Huh? Oh.
You want to go outside?
Huh? Dan? Good boy. Good boy. Huh? What are you doing? Oh, yeah. He's wanting to play with that dog over there. Yeah, it's his buddy, isn't it? Ching Chang. Ching Chang. Ching Chang, his buddy.
Good boy.
Hey, what are you doing? I had my breakfast. I'm out doing my thing. Baby, wait on the music, okay? Don't turn it on yet. So anyway, top to you. Good morning, top to you. Yeah, I didn't have too good of luck doing the live stream mobile action. I haven't had any good luck for a while, so who knows? Something to do with the hotspot connection. kind of angle we get here. I'm on such a delay. That post is right in the way. Aroon salat ka? Motorcycle not working? Sampu Utama, hello. I see Dan is doing good in house business, hope doing good for Mapaput. How far is Mapaput? Oh, Mapaput. How far Mapaput? Maybe 5 kilo? Not far at all. Not far at all to Mapaput. Yeah, not far at all, guys. Not far at all. Tony H. Hello, Teacher Thomas. I'm a new sub, enjoying your content, keeping it real, and your positive attitude through tough times. Keep up the good work. Hey, I appreciate that, Tony. I appreciate all the new subscribers, man. You guys are awesome. We had quite a few people come over from Right for Kicks. Lucas did a nice video for us here, so wow. I might be on super view. I'm so far away and the camera's right there. I might have had it on super view, but anyway. Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys. You know, all a person can do is just keep smiling, right? For those of you that follow the news, and I'm sure all of you know, I'm not a Thailand news outlet, so, but the numbers have been, you know, pretty dramatic, daily counts, right? So, you know, after Songkran's over, at the end of this week, this weekend, everybody will return back to their homes where they're working, right? And go back to work on Monday. So that'll probably be when we get a good grip on whether or not there's going to be any additional restrictions. What are you doing, Dan? Huh? Hey, want some bacon? Oh, I heard thunder. I think. Dan! Sniffing all the sniffy smells. What are you doing? Huh? Dan? Huh? You want some bacon? Dan? Want some bacon? Better watch out, buddy. Oh my God. Well, he's just acting crazy. Maybe there's a lady in heat or something around over there. Not sure, but see if we can't get him a piece of bacon here. Be right back. Go now. I don't know where he went. He's really feeling frisky. Anyway, I got some bacon ready for him. He comes back his way. Dan! Yeah, he's doing his thing. Anyway, guys, appreciate it. Hillbilly, good morning, Hillbilly. Happy Songkran. Happy Thai New Year. Thank you guys so much. Ethan Dool, hello Ethan. Nina is not here yet this morning. Sometimes she doesn't come in till about 8 or so. But anyway, yeah, I mean, that's all a person could do is just stay positive, right? A lot of speculation, like I say, what's going to happen after the song. Hey, Dan, bacon. Dan! Bacon. Bacon, Dad. Huh? Come on. Good boy. Huh? Doing some bacon? Huh? Come on. Here you go. Dad. Dad. Here you go. Bacon. Bacon. Smoked bacon. He's got an attraction going on over there. Huh? What are you doing? Crazy dog. Happy Songkran. Thank you, Hillbilly. One of my favorite dreams. Just back from my American Legion, throwing back a few White Russians and a cruise on Big Sexy. Man, that sounds like a good time, Hillbilly. Yeah, I like a White Russian myself. Big. Look at him, he's over there laying down. Let's see what we can do here. He's got an affinity for another dog over here. Hopefully this won't be too far away from the router. I'm hooked up to the Wi-Fi. See what happens here. What are you doing, huh? What do you think you're doing, sir? Huh? What are you doing? Yeah, I did hear thunder. Sure enough. It's thundering, guys. Rainy season in Thailand. How you doing? Huh? Big? Huh? Good boy. Good boy. Huh? You're bacon. Come on. Come on. Oh shit. Hey, pretty good. Oh my God, yeah. He's crazy about that other dog, guys. He wants to hang out with his buddy there. Oh my God. All right, Dan. Dan, here's your bacon. There you go. That's all I'm gonna do. You wanna hang out over there? Up to you. Uh-oh. What happened? Uh-oh, I saw buffering. I don't know how long it was buffering. Strange. Clay Galster. I never heard of that name. Oh, great. Yeah, it's up to you. Take care of that, would you? We know who it is. And they don't matter. Just put them in timeout. Whatever you got to do, it's up to you. Exactly, tough to you. All positivity, man. We ain't got time for no nonsense. Yeah, he's committed to going and seeing his buddy whenever Grandma gets here and opens that gate up or whatever. They do like to play, so. Timothy Steak, good morning. Let me back up here to see what's going on. Nina, hope she's okay. Yeah, she's okay. Yeah, she had a little soreness and stuff. But she's all right. Yeah, she had a little bit of an accident, but she was feeling good last night. I checked in on them. I didn't come in last night, but I called and checked in on them, and they were doing great. They had a good crowd last night. So, you know, all is well, man. All is well. We just feel fortunate that at this point, anyway, we haven't been restricted from selling alcohol, right? Because that's kind of what happened back in December, and we had to cancel our New Year's Eve party and all that. So, anyway, so far so good on that end. If you're a restaurant and you're not just a bar, right? You're not strictly a bar entertainment venue, then you can proceed pretty much as normal. So Dan's just pacing the sidewalk over there, wanting to hang out with his buddy, I guess. But yeah, it's like that. Yeah, I appreciate it, Hillbilly and Ethan and Tough to You and William Poole. Good morning, William. We are good, man. We are good. Like I say, you know, just roll with the flow. Most of you guys know that have followed this channel for a while. Some songbirds here. What are you guys doing? Yeah, now they're flying away. Anyway, we are a post-pandemic business. We opened September 1st, 2020, opened the nightclub, and then opened the restaurant on Christmas Day. So the breakfast restaurant is only 3 months old, guys. January, February, March, right? A little bit of April here. So we've done really, really well. We've got a good customer base. We've got a lot of international customers from all over the world that live here, right? Not tourists, but that live here. Somebody asked about Mop to Put earlier. Mop to Put is very close. A lot of the traffic you see, well, normally, right now it's song-gone, so nobody's working. But normally this road gets really busy, and that's the rush hour going to Mop to Put. So we have a lot of those people that come here, a lot of the teachers from the private schools. So for only being 3 months old for the breakfast restaurant, we've established a really good customer base. And your rolls. And, you know, the night thing was doing really, really well, and then we had the alcohol ban. It got shut down for a couple of months. January, February, we shut down again. So, you know, if that happens to us again, and all we can do is, he's just acting crazy this morning, guys. Now he just ran clear down the soy going back this way into the path. But, yeah, I mean, you just got to take it as it comes. We have long-term staying power, long-term plans, right? So we didn't have any grand expectation that, you know, this is going to be like a huge success right off the bat. It takes a long time, right? And especially with the obstacles and stuff that we face. So anyway, whatever happens, we'll just roll with the flow. Of course, food is essential, right? So even if we go to some really harsh restrictions again, the restaurant will still be kicking it. Now, there was a time when they were talking about takeout and delivery only back during the last kind of a shutdown period, but that never happened. We were allowed to continue dine-in. We just had to do the temperature checks and the login books and all that. So hopefully it'll just continue, you know, where we can do the social distancing. We got lots of room, so hopefully we'll just keep the breakfast rolling. But right now, even the nightclub's still going good. So, you know, you just got to kind of be preparing yourself, right, and don't have any grand expectations that things are going to return to normal. But we'll be here when you guys are able to come. We'll be here. We've got staying power. We've got low overhead. So, you know, we haven't invested a lot more money in big signage or big marketing campaigns, because we kind of figure, why do that, right? Why do that? It's just not the time for it. We're established. We got a good local customer base. We do, you know, we've had people come from Pattaya like Lucas and V and different people. We've even had people come in from Bangkok. So, you know, we're going to lose some of that probably with people being, you know, hesitant to travel, right? Like they normally would because of the current situation. But again, you know, regardless of what happens, we're doing good. We're doing good. When we look at our monthly closing sheets, you know, the wash of everything, we're doing good. We're doing good. So I appreciate all your concerns, and I know that a lot of people are hearing speculation about what might happen, and all I know is, you know, the worst thing that could happen is we kind of go back the way it was in mid-December probably, which would be, you know, no alcohol sales, and we're geared up for that. We've already been through it once, so we're geared up to focus on the breakfast, and we might extend and do more of a lunch, you know, if that happens. We kind of like just doing the breakfast and then the evening club, the nightclub, so kind of a split shift thing, right? Open 7 a.m. to noon and then come back at 6, right? For the night venue. Works out pretty well, but if the night venue goes away for a period of time, we might go ahead and extend the breakfast hours until the late afternoon and come up with some lunch menu stuff too. So, you know, you just kind of got to adapt, right? Timothy Steak. Hillbilly, yeah, I visited your channel the other day, brother. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. Yeah, Jeff, unfortunately. Whoa, should have been known that Hillbilly would be in Florida. Yeah, Hillbilly's an awesome guy. Okay, let me scroll back down here. Hey, Carl. Hello, Carl. Yeah, it's kind of like one of those things, you know, with the situation we got going on right now. It's appropriate to have it really ready, right? So, yeah, I haven't grown a beard. If I did, it'd be gray. Yeah, good job on the timeout there, talk to you. In my area, there are changing the laws to allow home delivery. Right, well, usually when they did the no sale of alcohol, that was just for dine-in. Now, right now, you can still have alcohol dine-in at a restaurant, right? But when they did the no alcohol, you could still buy alcohol at this 7-Eleven. You could take alcohol home with you, right? So there was no problem having alcohol at home. It's just they didn't want people to go out and congregate in large groups, right? So, I mean, look, you know, you don't have to agree or disagree, you just have to comply, right? And that's what we do, so. Working in Bosnia, the owner of the Iron Horse came over, and J.B. Walker, I believe it was, he gave me the jacket. He was, wow, that's cool, Jeff, what a great story. Did 430 miles on the bike Saturday, woohoo, getting ready for an Iron, but this summer, right on. Happy Sangre Ensemble. Too small, maybe I'll put it on the open mic, right? I was thinking about sending Triple T one of my MC support t-shirts for that. Hey, we'd love to have it, Hillbilly. I love that bird. Hillbilly coming up to Sturgis. Pattaya Vlog, good morning. Hello, Pattaya Vlog from Naklua. Oh, thanks for coming in, Pattaya Vlog. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Welcome to the open mic here at Phala. You ought to be Thai, Scott. You know, going with the flow. Yeah, William, that's exactly right. You know, I mean, Thailand's taught me a lot. Taught me how to be more patient, and the whole sabai, live for the moment. Don't stress and worry about tomorrow. Yeah, I think it's helped me a lot. Want to come down for your open mic night someday? Okay, Pattaya Vlog, love to have you, man. Yeah, thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate you, moderators. You know, like I say, we don't have to highlight any of those negativity people. We just remove them. You know, if they want to come back in with a positive attitude, we can allow that, right? I'm thinking about going ahead and plugging in the camera here for a second, because I know Nina will be here shortly, and Ethan wants to say hello to Nina. See what we got going on here. Yeah, that's the right cord. Hang on a second, guys. Go ahead and charge this bad boy. All right. We're plugged in, so I don't have to worry about it just suddenly ending without me getting to say goodbye. Hillbilly says he won't be able to get to Thailand till 2022 when I will have time off from work. Sounds like a plan, man. You know, it's amazing. You know, we're already at mid-April in 21. It seems like the year's flying by. So, yeah, hopefully everything will be returning to normal somewhat soon, right? That's all we can do. All we can do, be optimistic. Born in Boston, Jeff, there he is. Good morning. Studying motorcycle license for Thai when I move. Yeah. Now what you can do, sorry guys. What you can do is get your international driver's license and have your motorcycle endorsement stamped on the international license, so that way when you come to Thailand, you can get your first 2-year license. Now in Thailand, I don't have my bag with me, but you get 2 driver's licenses, one for vehicle operation and one for motorcycle, right? So it's not like an endorsement, it's 2 separate IDs actually, but yeah, that's what a lot of people do. If you come over with a valid international, then you go to the transportation office here in Thailand. That allows them to issue that without going through testing, without doing all that. I didn't have the endorsement on my international, so I actually had to take the motorcycle test, but it was like 25 questions on the computer, right? And so you take the computer test, multiple choice, right? I think you're allowed to miss up to 7 or something like that. And then you pass that, and then get on one of their little rental scooters, because I didn't take my motorcycle with me. I was actually in my truck. So yeah, I just drive through a little bit of an obstacle course right there at the transportation office, and then boom, right, you got your license. So not that difficult, but I think it would be advisable. Now when I left the States back in 2015, it was like $20 for the international driver's permit at the AAA. Any AAA is where you can get them at, right? So you go to any AAA office and tell them you want an international driver's license, and as long as you've got your current state driver's license with the motorcycle endorsement on it, they'll issue it for both, right? DT, hello, good morning. Well, thank you very much for that. Just a simple guy, right? Just a simple guy with a simple life, man. But I enjoy the YouTube thing. Like I say, sometimes a lot of you know I have fibromyalgia and some neuropathy and stuff, and it can get a little overwhelming, and sometimes I just gotta check out, right? Like go off the grid and just chill out. So that's kind of what I did for the last day or so. And because my staff is so well trained, I'm not obligated to come down here, especially through the week. Well, they had a good breakfast yesterday, they had a good night last night, sales were good, right? My wife is the amazing bookkeeper, right? We do everything old school, right? But she's got, you know, gives you an idea, right? I mean, everything, expenses daily, right? So when we close at noon, she'll do close out, right? And of course, then we've got all the check bins, right? And then we hand all this stuff over to the accountant. She's got a blue file and a green file, right? So all of the receipts and everything go in one, and all of the check bins go in the other. The accountant comes at like the 4th or 5th of every month to collect everything for the previous month, and then we get the bill for how much our sales tax, how much my income tax that I have to pay, and Social Security tax for Nokoi and Nina, right? So yeah, I mean, it's pretty smooth system. Pretty good deal. I'm really thrilled to really be established, because you know, I'm going to be honest. I mean, there was a lot of worry and stress and stuff getting established because, you know, it's not my native language. So even though I was an entrepreneur back in the States and kind of understand business really well, especially customer service business, I don't have a clue how it works over here. I can't read the documentation. So, you know, there's a lot on my shoulders for quite a while there to try to make sure that we've got everything we need. Everything's completely legit, above board, right? Taxes are paid, got my work permit, all that stuff, right? I mean, all that's like history now. It's like, so even though I think I handle things better because Thailand has really changed me to not be impatient, not get frustrated easily, right? There's still, you know, an overwhelming burden of not knowing and wondering how everything's going to work out. And, you know, we're just past that stage now. It's day-to-day operations. And like I say, you take the bad with the good, you know. Like we've had, you know, some mornings where we only had 2 customers all day, right? But you don't sit and fret about it. That's just part of being in business. And, you know, holiday periods, a lot of people are traveling, so a lot of our locals are out of town. You just roll with the flow and you look at the monthly numbers, right? You got to be here, you got to be open. I mean, I've even heard some new businesses, they open, they're like, well, we're not doing any business on Tuesday and Wednesday, so maybe we'll just close on Tuesday and Wednesdays. And I always tell my wife, I'm like, you can't even think that way, right? You've got your set hours, you got to be open, right? It's like last night, they had a really good night last night. So you just never know. You got to be here. You can't be like, oh, we're dead tonight, let's close early, let's not open. I mean, you guys know how it works in business. You got to be there. Customers got to know that when they travel down here from wherever, from Chang City, or they drive 10 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever, that your operating hours, that you're open just as if you said you were, right? On our Facebook page, you open my Phala, and then also the Google Map, right? The Google Map's got our business hours and stuff, so it's got that split shift. We're only closed on Mondays. We did close Sunday night. Nina was hurting real bad, and I didn't want her to feel bad, so it was kind of, you know, just one of those things that was last minute. I'm like, babe, don't even worry about going in tonight. So we just post that up. You don't have one more charger here? Maybe over there? She's not happy because I took her charger. Here, you can have it back. Do you have any battery at all? Oh my God. Are you happy?
Yes.
I don't understand why Thailand requires an IDL license because there's no Thai in an IDL. The purpose of an IDL is the translation. Yeah, I mean, I just think it makes it easier. I don't necessarily know that they require it. Like if you want to take the testing and do everything, I think there's a lot of people that have obtained licensing here in Thailand to drive a vehicle or a motorcycle, and they didn't have an IDL. So I just think it's more, it's easier and more convenient for you if you have a valid IDL that's not expired. That way when you go to transportation office. Now, you know, it's kind of weird. It works different for different countries. One of the Germans that just took in his German driver's license, and then, like, some people are able to get a Thai driver's license just by using their driver's license from their home country. What's his name? You know who I'm talking about, from Germany. Didn't he go get a Thai driver's license that he just used? I don't know. So, yeah. So it's kind of the same way with the embassies and stuff, right? They don't accept the American driver's license. It was no good. You have to have the international.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like you know, the relationship with the embassies and stuff. When they started asking the embassies to verify monthly incomes, because the Americans, the Australians, and UK.
Have a good night.
All those citizens, yeah. All those citizens. Oh, there's Aussie Thai Bangkok in the house right there. It's going good. Going good. We miss you. The same one come from Bangkok, remember? And his wife. They have the condo and jumped in, right? Yeah, customer.
Hello, Ka.
Hello.
Good morning.
But like a lot of Scandinavian countries and certain European countries, they already had a system in place with their embassies where they verified that monthly income, right? So when they got the statement from their embassy, they could use it at immigration to verify their monthly income, right? But the Americans, the Aussies, and the UK, in English, couldn't do that because the embassies didn't have that verification system. They were basically just using sworn affidavits. So that's why that went away. So it's kind of like there's different relationships with different countries, and I think that applies to the driver's license thing, because you said Eddie was able to take his German license to the transportation office, and like on the backside or something, there was something different about, I mean, it's part of the Euro, right? So I don't know how it worked, but anyway, I know he was able to get a Thai driver's
We
license.
don't go to visa ammunition.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, talk about something he need
Yeah, that's right. He went.
Go to Bangkok.
Yeah, he had to go to Bangkok and stuff, and I think it was like get the German embassy to.
Embassy,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what it was. He was able, when he talked to the transportation office, they're like, well, because you're part of the European Union, I guess.
ใช่ใช่
He was able to go to the German embassy in Bangkok, and they were able to basically translate the information of his German driver's license into Thai, right? And then, or give him the printout that he needed to go get it translated, however it worked. But he was able to obtain a Thai driver's license just using his Euro license from Germany. So I couldn't do that as an American. I didn't have that option. So Bad Badger's in the house. Good morning. Happy Songkran. My wife not wearing no colors today. Eh?
ไม่มีเสื้อ I don't have clothes for Songkran for school.
Whatever you do too, you have all kinds of flowery clothes.
Don't have. I don't have.
What happened to the one you had last year?
ไม่มี
I need, don't have. Anyway, yeah. Good morning, Bad Badger. There's, how do you say that again? Kankao.
แก่นแก้ว
Kankao.
ใช่
Good morning. Hello. Thank you guys for coming in. Renting a vehicle, right? Yeah. You know, you might check out Chocolate Man in Thailand. He's done a lot of vehicle leasing since he's been here. I've never inquired about whether or not he had an IDL or how he did his life. It might be on his channel, but that's a good contact if you want to know firsthand.
You know,
I've never rented a vehicle here.
Some you from Nakhon Nayok, we go to for the license driving.
Yeah.
How about you can go to same เทศบาล make for your read here for the address.
Yeah.
They have stamp.
Mhm.
You can go from the hospital small little paper for the test.
Oh yeah. I had to go get
Yeah.
tests. They
ใช่
test.
ใช่ test
I
for
can't
your
remember, just
safety.
urine or maybe
ใช่
urine and blood. I can't remember, but yeah. They do a drug test,
And-
alcohol test, which is weird. They do an alcohol
ใช่
test. It's
They
like,
have the paper.
if you're not actually drinking that day, you're going to pass the alcohol test, I guess. So,
ใช่
anyway,
And
yeah.
how I go to make the license.
Tony L, good morning. What's for breakfast? Eggs, bacon, juice, toast,
Thailand
coffee.
นะ Thailand นะ I don't know from
Sounds like our number one breakfast there, Tony. Number 5. Number 5. He wants
Thai number 5
eggs, bacon, juice, toast, coffee, please.
coming เนาะ
No, he's not coming. He's watching on the internet. He just ordered
Okay น้ำเย็น can make it for you
it. Can you make me a number 5?
Okay
Number 5, OE,
Okay
or up to you.
go up เอาแล้วแต่ I need to make
Okay.
Okay
Okay.
Okay can make number
Thank you.
5
Number 5, up. Crispy hash browns. Crispy hash browns. Good job, Noy. So anyway, interesting. But yeah, dirty old man. I would definitely go to Chocolate Man in Thailand YouTube, shoot him an email or whatever he's got as far as contacting him on a private message, because he just did a new lease on a new car. He had one for I think 7 months. He had a Toyota 4Runner, and now he's got a Honda. So he, you know, he's got a lot of experience in that. There may be, you know, different requirements from vehicle leasing companies other than IDL or Thai. I don't know, but Chocolate Man would know. Dave Udantani, well, thanks for coming in, Dave. Appreciate it. I attempted to go live on the hotspot mobile this morning at the beach. Just kind of give everybody a good morning, happy Sangran, and it wasn't working, so came back over here to the bar and go live. So everybody that was trying to tune into those streams that weren't working. Jeff, I know I've seen that day before, Jeffrey. Jeff McElhinney, if you live here, the license is easy with your current home license, right? Yeah, what Nam Yin was talking about is like, I don't have the yellow book, which is like what they call a Tambi and Ban, a house book in Thailand. Thai people all have a blue one. It's, you know, it's got your address and everything. That's what Thai people use for every legal documentation. They scan a copy of their house book, right? And foreigners can get a yellow one. So if you have the yellow book, then that shows your address, right? And so I don't have a yellow book. So what you do, like when I went and bought my big motorcycle, my Kawasaki, of course I wanted it in my name. I wanted it to be insured in my name and all that. So you go to the immigration office and you pay like, I think 600 baht, and you get 2 originally stamped documents. It's just confirming your address in Thailand, right? And they're good for 60 days. So once you get those, they're good for 60 days. So you basically use them like the yellow book, proving your address. And you have to have that when you go to the tag agent and the transportation office to get a green book in your name, right? Green book is like the title for your motorcycle. So yeah, I went and got that, and they're good for 60 days. I think I used the other one for something else too, I don't remember. So that's why a lot of people go ahead and do the yellow book. I never have really took the steps to try to get the yellow Tambi and Ban, and that way you avoid having to get that piece of paper from immigration that verifies, confirms your address here in Thailand. So anyway, that's one of the things that you do need. So, Timothy Steak, I was there all 3 times. You haven't seen Rong Sant this morning, yeah? Bad Badger, Chocolate Man in Thailand. Hey, thanks for that, Bad Badger. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys, or Dirty Old Man, anybody's got questions about vehicle leasing and what the requirements are and stuff, I'm sure that James would be happy to help you on that. Yeah, I just ordered breakfast, Tony. If you rent a vehicle, make sure you check it for any damage. Have photo and point out to hire the company. Always check. Good advice, William Poole. I noticed that, like, Chocolate Man just did a video of this new vehicle lease that he has, and they were doing the inspection, and he was videoing the inspection, right, with the leasing company, because it's like a 2020 or 2021 model, but it had some damage. There was a spot on the back where it looked like somebody backed into a pole. So absolutely, to cover your own trail, you would document any damage, you know, there was to the vehicle when you first receive it, right? Before you even take it off the lot. Take photos, make a video, whatever, right? Good point. Hello, Chris S. Chocolate Man is on an elite visa. He probably has a different process. I don't really know. I mean, I know the benefits of the elite visa basically are, you know, for the convenience when you arrive in Thailand. You know, there's a lot of things they'll do. They'll cater to you. They'll take you to your hotel. So there's a lot of perks like that. And then of course it's like a 5-year elite visa, so you don't have to file for extensions every year. But I'm pretty sure he still has to do like a 90-day report. I think I've heard him talk about that before. And as far as getting any advantage in vehicle leasing or purchasing, I don't really think it applies. Maybe there might be, but I mean, he gave the cost and everything that he had to pay for the vehicle lease. It's not cheap, right, to lease a nice vehicle. So he may get some. The yellow book is a draw out process. You have to get references from a couple of people. Not many people have them. only 3 where I live, and not many officers at the government office know what to do. See, that's the point right there. Like, I've inquired before, and they're like, oh, go to your local Testabon. And go to local Testabon, they're like, oh, go to your Ampor, right? Your city hall, right? So it's kind of like, I'll just keep getting the address verifications. Now, because I've been here on the same visa for 5 years now, I'm actually eligible to file for what they call PRS, permanent resident status. And if you actually get permanent resident status in Thailand, you get a blue book, just like a Thai person. So that's part of it. So, you know, I'm going to try to file for that this fall. I think they opened the window to receive the PRS applications like in October. I'm going to double check because I'm getting ready to do my extension, my normal annual extension. So I'll double check. But I've got the application for the permanent resident status. Now, you know, whether I qualify, I'm not sure. There's language requirements and stuff. You got to know, you know, a little bit of a language test. It kind of varies. People you talk to say, well, it's not really that much. I just want to know that you can basically have, you know, some sense of conversation in Thai language. As far as actually reading the language and all that, some people say it's required, some others say it don't. But the PRS application fee is set 7,500 baht, and it's non-refundable. So the way I understand it is they issue 100 permanent resident statuses per year to each nationality. So say if there was, you know, 1,000 Americans that filed for PRS this year, I'd be in the same pool as all of them. There's only going to be 100 given out. So, you know, 900's not going to get one. So the more information you put about your contributions to the Kingdom of Thailand for the period that you've been here, the more it will help you actually, you know, get the PRS. So, you know, reference letters from other Thai people, your past work permits, you know, different things like that would come into play. The fact that I have a current work permit would come into play. So I'm definitely shooting for it. I might use an agency, or so, you know, an attorney, more of a law clerk situation. You don't really have to have an attorney per se, just have to have somebody that can process all the documents and everything for you, get the application up to the standard that they think will be accepted, right? And when they accept it, then, you know, you'll hear back as to whether or not you got it. So, but I know for sure if you do get permanent resident status here in the Kingdom of Thailand, which is probably a real small group of expats that actually have that, then you get a blue house book, Tambian Bond, same as a Thai. Now, you're not a Thai citizen or anything, you're a permanent resident. And then things change as far as your, you know, your extensions every year and all that. I don't even think you're allowed, or you're required to do annual 1-year extensions of your visa because you're now a permanent resident in Thailand. But there are still check-ins and different things. I don't know, right? I'm kind of talking out of school because I don't have the experience yet, but I'm going to do it this fall, guys. I'm going to shoot for it. Whether I get it or not, I don't know, but I'm definitely going to shoot for it. Cheers, Tony and Tim. Timothy Steak, gotta go. Thanks. Big hugs, big hugs. I'm going for the 5-year OA unless advised different. Sounds like a good idea to me. Got to stop by and say hi, but it's back to work. Okay, thanks, Tony. I have a yellow book, not too hard to acquire, good for visiting national parks, etc. Very true. Don't you, after you get the yellow book, you can actually get the Thai ID? The one that's got like the microchip in it, right? That the Thai people use and all these automated machines when you're paying bills and all that stuff. Does the yellow book allow you to get the Thai ID, William? They are free, but this was only my experience getting one. Do you have a yellow book, Bad Badger? Not many people have, only 3 where I live, right? So did you get the yellow Tambian Bond, Bad Badger? Bye, Timothy. Bye, Tony. Thank you, guys. Don't wait. Right now is the best time to apply for PRs. Yeah, I agree, but again, they open the window to receive the applications, I believe, in like October. I'm getting ready to check because I'm getting ready to go. I've got my piles of papers getting ready to extend my non-old family visa again. So when I'm in there doing that, I've got the PRS application, right? And I'll try to get as much advice on that, especially the details of when do I need to turn it in, right? All that. I've kind of done a lot of research as far as, it's kind of like building up a resume of your time here in Thailand. You want to submit everything you possibly can into your PRS application, everything, right? Past work permits, like I say, any charity, any, whatever can be considered a contribution, right, to the Kingdom of Thailand, because that's what they're going to look at. I think the fact that you're married to a Thai is probably a little bit of a benefit too, rather than somebody that's been here on a retirement visa. It's going to be a little bit more difficult, I think, for them to get the PRS. And you know, it'd be interesting to know how many people actually have PRS, permanent resident status, in Thailand. Yellow Book, it has a Thai ID number in it, but did not get the ID card. Okay, so but you do have the ID number assigned to you when you get the Yellow Book. That's cool. Thai ID free with the Yellow Book. Good, Jeffrey. Right on. Sweet. And I know the Thai ID does make a huge difference, like somebody mentioned earlier about when you international parks and any places that have set fees. That was a cool vehicle. It's like yeah. They had the two wheels in the front and the one rear wheel in the back. Pretty cool. I forget what you call those. But anyway, because if you can show that Thai ID, they basically consider you Thai in the sense that you pay the same fee that Thais pay. And now, when we were in Nakhon Nayok, I would show my military ID that I got from the academy, and a lot of places would accept it. Like, if they didn't, I didn't care. I went ahead and paid the 200 baht or whatever the entrance fee was, but we would always show it, and then my wife would explain to them, you know, that I was working for the Royal Thai Army, and oftentimes they would just give me that rate. But I know there was a couple occasions where they're like, well, no, he needs a Thai ID number, right? The fact that he's working for the Army doesn't really do anything, right? So kind of depends on the caretaker of the entrance gate where you pay the fee, right? But I know that if you have the Thai ID, I'm pretty sure the ID card is pink, right? So it's not the same color as the actual Thai. Okay, so yeah, so Bad Badger's got the Yellow Book, and he didn't go ahead and get the ID, the pink ID, to go along with it, but yeah, he didn't even ask. But if it's free, why not, right? But I know the Yellow Book does help in the fact that every time you make a purchase, like you want to purchase a vehicle in your name or whatever you're doing, right? Opening a bank account, different things, right? You always need that address verification from the immigration office, which is only good for 60 days. So it's not like they give you those and then you can keep them on the file or make copies of them. You know, they don't accept copies. Like, it has to be the original. They give you two, so you have two originals, but you only got 60 days to use it. So the Yellow Book eliminates all of that, right? The Yellow Book is valid, right? So yeah, and it serves the same purpose in proving that, you know, you have a permanent address here in Thailand. So anyway, it has all your details in Thai, so it's easy to transfer the details. That makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Helps in many ways, William Poole says. Wow, looky here. Breakfast is served. Instead of toast, she gave me a biscuit because she already knows that I would rather have a biscuit. Oh my God, that looks good. Oh, this is not for Dan. Baby, thank you. Have some honey. Oh, yay, breakfast. Looks good, baby. All right, guys, I know you don't want to watch me eat. You think Nina's okay? Well, they had a pretty busy night last night. So. We do have a deal here at night where if the customers want to buy a lady drink, they can buy a lady drink. It's up to them. It's the same price as regular drinks, 120 baht, right? But then the waitress will actually get 50 baht of the drink, right? So it's kind of like an additional tip for them. It's like an incentive, you know. That's all they get is just, you know, buy the lady drink. There's no other catch to it that I'm sure some of you people are aware of in some Thai bars. But I think it's a good idea because that way Nina and Nam Yin, you know, they get that extra 50 baht tip for themselves. So the bar basically breaks even on the drink, right?
น้ำเย็นไม่เอาตีบ
You didn't get any lady drinks? Well, Nina's got quite a few regular customers and they like to buy her drink. Of course, they can always do a half shot on the alcohol or whatever if they've had one or two or three.
บิสกิตโอเคนะ
Oh, okay.
ยังกูอยู่ใช่ไหม
Yummy.
บิสกิตตรงบายดี
Chocolate milk.
บายดีบิสกิโอโซดาครับ
But anyway, guys, great conversation. Happy Songkran to everyone. Ethan Duel. Yeah, I am a lucky man. For sure. Every day. Every day. For sure.
คุณเป็นผู้ชายที่โชคดีมากเลย
Your wife treats you like a king, Scott. Oh, mine's the same. Won't let me help. At least I can care for the garden, but banned from the kitchen. Bye, dirty old man. Thanks for coming in. Gotta go. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like the style of the channel. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, I mean, it's great. Like I say, they got this. And she's making sure she's got all of her I's dotted and her T's crossed right now, right? That's what I mean about finally being established. But there's really no headache, no concern, no worry for me. We've got a really good accountant. You know, we just had to pay the audit. Every year you have an audit. And even though we were only open for a few short months in 2020, we still had to do an audit on that, right? So the audit was 8,000 baht. And then the accounting fee for the audit was 2,000 baht. So that's basically $300 US that we paid this month in April. Because you're usually, you know, 2 or 3 months into the next year before the audit is complete, right? But you have to have that audit done. Oh my God, so good. Really good, guys. It's a big breakfast for 200 baht. Jeffrey, by the way, we are putting a band together in Khon Ken. We finally found enough people willing. Man, that's awesome. We were starting to get to know quite a few local musicians around here, and then things kind of, you know, got suppressed a little bit. So it's a building process, but man, we'd love to have anybody that, you know, whether you play harmonica or whatever, got a bass guitar, we've got an 8-channel mixer you can plug into. We love to have people randomly stop by, but unfortunately, that's one of the things at night right now. We can't have live music, we can't have karaoke. So, you know, we're basically like a restaurant atmosphere at night, right? People can have an adult beverage and dinner or appetizers or whatever, but we can't be doing, if you have the live music and the karaoke, you're the appearance of a bar and entertainment nightclub, right? So then you would be prohibited from operation, which is a lot of the bars here in Ban Chang are all shut down because, I mean, they're not restaurants, right? People go there to sit and socialize and have drinks. They're bars, so they're all closed, unfortunately. But so yeah, it's kind of a damper again, but again, you know, to be expected, right? I don't think everybody, I mean, I'm always optimistic and I try to stay positive, but I don't think anybody thought we were completely at the end of this deal. On the backside, and Thailand's done really, really well in the response to everything. And now I think the key thing is the vaccinations, right? So they're getting that out there. I think they said they got 500,000 people vaccinated already. A lot of them are frontline workers, police people, government, right? So, yeah, these things are going to happen. It's unpredictable. They're very unpredictable. But we're just grateful because once they do, like back in mid-December, well, late December, and we had to cancel the New Year's party. I mean, we had 40 RSVP. We were going to have a buffet, so that was understandable. But probably, yeah, we had another private party planned for the 23rd of April. Yeah, so that was a ladies' night. They were all international ladies from multiple countries, and we had a song playlist for their karaoke, and looks like that's going to be canceled. Anyway, but what I'm trying to say is, because this time when they put the restrictions on, and it depends on each province too, right? This is not like a nationwide order. It's left up to the governors of each province. So instead of just doing a straight out alcohol ban for all dine-in, which is what we did back in December. So when we couldn't sell alcohol, we just shut the bar down at night. I mean, we're not really an established dinner restaurant, right? So can't sing song, can't sell alcohol. Now this time we can sell alcohol. We can't sing song, we can't have karaoke, we can't even get the microphones out, right?
But now cannot sing the song.
No.
Not write music.
Yeah, cannot.
Not too loud and slow.
Well, we can have music playing, but no live music, right? Can't have musicians and stuff because you're gonna have microphones, right?
Not too loud, right?
Not too loud. Keep it down low. So, like again, it's like a restaurant atmosphere at night. That's what we're complying with. But the fact that we can sell alcohol, we can stay open. But back in December, I mean, I talked to Namien and Nina, and we all sit down like, look, why even open at night? We can't sell alcohol, right? So
no, the company for restaurant, not the bar.
I'm talking before, back in December when we closed. So we just closed the night venue because there was a ban on all dine-in alcohol. They didn't exempt restaurants last time. So this time, so far, there's an exemption, right? If you're a restaurant, we have a food and beverage license, right? In your restaurant atmosphere. Hey guys, sorry about the abrupt end to the live stream there. Wanted to go ahead and throw in this time-lapse footage from the beach at Phala earlier this morning on the same day of the live stream. We really appreciate all the people that are active in the live stream chat. We really do appreciate all those positive comments. Thank you to all the moderators who keep everything clean and classy and ignore any negativity that happens to come our way. I was going to finish my thought there and let you know that yes, this time around there are exemptions for restaurants. We're allowed to have dine-in customers and sell alcohol to those customers. But this is a restaurant. It's not just a bar, right? We have a food and beverage license. So that's basically the difference. We're grateful that at this point we're still allowed to continue with the evening restaurant with adult beverages, and that's subject to change. And we will certainly update all of you great folks as to what the conditions are like here at Phala. We're Open Mic at Phala on Google Map and Open Mic Phala on Facebook. Peace and love to everyone.